Alrighty, in this opus we shall be asking, do crew skills and equipment actually matter? 2 games in T34 and 2 for you, one with no crew skills, or 75% I think, and no equipment. Second game where I put full crew skills and equipment on the tank. So as you can see, that is an example of a fully crewed up tank. If I go to tier 9 and I look at my conch, which I've just bought and just literally just put some camo on and all the rest of it, it's got 75% crew, the rest is got to be purchased with gold, and it has chuffle equipment. I just wanted to share that first, just to put it in context, because Blitz is confusing as hell for new players. They probably go, oh, what's this crew skills bollocks, and do I need to put equipment in, and this, that and the other. And fundamentally, does it make any chuffing difference whatsoever? Because at the higher tiers, these things, you know, cost gold in the case of crew skills to get into 100%, up to 850 gold, I think. And in terms of the equipment, you can easily spend 3 million credits just putting gun laying drives and V-stabs and improve optics and shit on tanks. So is it worth it? So this is the game I played. Oh, fucking course. Sorry. This is the game I played in the, I think it's T34 and 2 with 75% crew and absolutely no equipment in it. Okay. I don't know whether the kid in the T34 and 2 I'm facing is running all the bells and whistles, as Bushka used to say, or not. And if you watch nearly all YouTubers review tanks, the good ones will tell you, as Bushka used to say again, oh yeah, I'm running all the whistles and bells. What that means is they've got 100% crew, they've got all the equipment loaded, they've got all the consumables, and actually, because they've played a long time, the crew skills that sit under crew skills, not specific to that tank, but the other ones, isn't Blitz confusing, boys and girls, they're all, you know, at 100%. So they are running like the most optimized vehicle possible. So when you're watching them play it, you're thinking, God, this tank's freaking awesome, man. It is, but and they're good players, but they're also playing it with everything in it. You know, it is maximized to the max. In this case, my T34 and 2 is sadly not. And I'm very, very lucky in that I'm playing with a reasonably good team, and they're going to carry me. But let's be honest, boys and girls, that ain't going to happen every game. And if you're driving a tank without equipment, without consumables, without crew skills, you know, it's at 75%, not even, God knows what it's like at 50. I can't make a shot. The bloom on the gun's freaking ridiculous. I'm not running calibrated. I can't penetrate anything. And yeah, okay, right, I'm not playing well, I'm playing absolute shit. That's why I'm showing the game. But for all of that, this is just a punishing thing to do. And I just get so fucked off that I just ram him in the end. I'm just like, I want to do some damage. let me at least contribute something. And you know, all right, I've spotted the T34 and 2 at the start, and he's got wrecked. And what I was trying to do there with the T54 thing is basically confuse it and befuddle it. And I was waiting for the T32 and T92 E1 to you know, get the big boy pants on and push him. But for all of that, I've done 79 freaking damage, and I'm just gonna like take a punt at the last tank. Yes, 295 damage. Seriously, that's tier 8 game. I mean, yeah, and it's just punishing playing tanks without upgrades. So, because I'm grinding so many tanks, I actually played that game not to prove a point. I played it. I just got in the tank, played it. I just assumed that I'd put everything in it and I'd got on and play it. And I realised very, very quickly as I started playing that I hadn't done that. So. The next game on Dead Rail, you know, I put my hand in my tight northern wallet and I put the equipment in. I actually spent some gold to get the crew skills to 100. I actually put some consumables in the tank. So, like, this is typical YouTuber bollocks coming up. Here is, you know, how awesome the T34 and 2 is, and you know, with all the whistles and bells, boys and girls. Yeah. So this is Camp Rail. And what I'm going to do is push the tank and do a little bit of spotting here, and I'm going to run it straight into the middle. I love to play his position on supremacy as well, and be a pain in the arse on B. I get a lucky bounce, you know. Is that because I loaded the defense system? Nah, it's just a spawny bullshit bounce in the side of my tank. You know, they happen. Bit of RNG once in a while. All I'm going to do is push round into the side of this mutant thing, which is camping like a mother buther at the back. And then you'll see how the tank then sort of begins to work. So look, as I poke around this corner, I'm going to have shots on him. Yes, it's the side of an M6 mutant. It's a soft target, if you like. But the moment I pop round, I can make my shots. You can see I'm running V-stab. I've got a gun lane drive in. I've got calibrated shells. It's just the gun is beginning to work. And I wonder if I played it like in the first game with nothing on the tank, with shitty crew skills and no equipment and nothing. I wonder, you know, how many shots would have penned, how many I would have landed. I don't know. I certainly would have been poking for longer in order to aim up, that's for sure. So I'm going to push into the standard B, who, what is it? Why is it? What? Just why? So, you know, I don't get it. So I've got him spotted up, and I'm really hoping the team will come and give me a hand. T49, God bless his little heart, actually has come and given me a freaking break. And I'm into the standard B, and you can see my shells are starting to pen. I'm just using AP, I'm not using APCR. I'm suddenly bouncing things miraculously. The gun's aiming up pretty reasonably. I can make my shots. It's like playing a different tank. And you could look at this game and say, well, you're a lucky boy, Tshep. I mean, like, seriously, you should have got wrecked there. The T92 should have been looking at you, all the rest of it. Fuck that. Fortune favours the brave sometimes. You've got to go, you've got to push your tank out there in order to do your damage, in order to be effective in the game, and that's all I've done. The outcome of this game, I can promise you, would be 1,000% different. That's BS, by the way. But you can see, you know, you saw the bloom in the first game on my gun. That I wouldn't have hit that shot. I mean, it was a BS shot, but I wouldn't have got close to hitting it. I probably would hit the hill behind the damn thing. I'm now in a good position. I can sit and farm up. And as I'm fond of saying, I'm an average player. So I'm going to cock this right up in a minute, and that's that. But my job has been done. And more importantly in that, by playing my tank, you know, to its potential, actually upgrading it, I haven't done my team a disservice. And I genuinely believe, and I know it, you've got to be patient, and, you know, it's going to cost you credits, and you've got to grind the credits. But at the very least, I do believe you've got to do the top 2 lines on your equipment, and you need to have at least 75% crew skills before you start playing higher tier games in particular. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're going to suck, and you're going to let your team down, and you're going to lose a rake load of games and annoy people. And, you know, that's the message. It really matters. So if you can, get it done. See you, bye.